It was a quiet Sunday afternoon when Michael stumbled upon the medal. He had been cleaning out his late father's study, a room long untouched since Dad passed away a few months earlier. The scent of old paper and cedar filled the air, mingling with dust motes dancing in shafts of sunlight. Michael, a man in his early 30s with a busy life and a restless mind, had never been much interested in his father's past. Their conversations at the dinner table had always skirted around the war brief mentions, half answers, or a quick change of subject. But that day, as he sorted through a battered wooden drawer, his fingers brushed against a small metal box. It was hidden beneath stacks of letters and faded photographs. Curious, he opened it. Inside lay a bronze medal, tarnished by time, with intricate engravings of a battlefield and an inscription he didn't recognize. Michael's heartbeat quickened. This was more than a keepsake, it was a story waiting to be told. The first clue, he took the medal to the local library the next day. The librarian, Mrs. Clark, was kind and knowledgeable. Together, they searched through records of military honors and campaigns. The medal was awarded for valor during the Vietnam War conflict, Michael's father. James had never discussed in detail. Michael's curiosity deepened. Pieces of a hidden past. Back home, Michael sifted through his father's old journals, yellowed pages filled with handwriting, tight and hurried. James had been a young soldier, barely out of college, thrust into a brutal war halfway across the world. The journals spoke of firefights, fear, and a camaraderie forged in hell. But one entry caught Michael's eye. The day that changed everything, March 14, 1968. The enemy came from all sides. I remember the sound of gunfire mixed with the screams of my men. We were pinned down, outnumbered. Without thinking, I ran into the open to pull him to safety. Bullets tore through the air, and I fell hard, but I held on. He saved all of us, really. We made it back, but the cost was high. Many of my brothers didn't make it. We were on patrol near a small village when the ambush hit. Then, I saw him, Private Daniels, wounded and trapped. I don't deserve this medal. I was just doing my duty. Michael's quest haunted by the words. Michael decided to find out more. He reached out to veterans groups, scoured archives, and contacted former soldiers who had served with his father. Slowly, a fuller picture emerged, not just of James the soldier, but James the man who carried guilt, bravery, and unspoken pain. Meeting the comrades, Michael met with Robert Bob Hayes, a grizzled veteran who remembered James well. He never talked much, Bob said, voice rough with age, but he saved lives that day, not just Daniel's. Bob shared stories of firefights, brotherhood, and survival. Michael listened, absorbing the echoes of a war he'd only seen in movies. The secret burden, the more Michael learned, the more he understood why his father had stayed silent. I wanted you to know who I was, not just the man you saw, but the soldier who fought and survived, carrying wounds you never saw. Be brave, be kind. Remember those who can't tell their stories. The medals and honors were hollow compared to the memories he bore, the faces of friends lost. The weight of decisions made under fire, it was a burden he carried alone. The family he loved at home, James was a devoted father and husband, man of few words but deep love. Michael realized that by shielding his family from the horrors of war, his father had tried to protect them. But now, the truth was a bridge away to connect past and present. It is a reminder that behind every medal is a human life, a story of courage and pain. Today, we remember them all. A letter unveiled among the journals was a sealed letter, never sent. It was addressed to Michael. In it, James wrote, "Son, if you're reading this, it means I'm gone. Healing through understanding." Michael felt tears fall as he read the letter. The medal was no longer just metal. It was a symbol of sacrifice, love, and legacy. He decided to honor his father's memory by sharing the story. The memorial ceremony months later, Michael organized a ceremony to recognize James and his comrades. Veterans, family, and community gathered. Michael spoke. "My father's story is not unique, but it is ours. The medal's true, meaning the medal returned home not to a drawer, but to a place of honor." Michael kept it close, a testament to the silent battles fought by those who serve.